Have you ever said, "I am rich," and your bank account immediately whispered, "Girl, be serious"? Or declared, "I am loved," while your inbox was quieter than a yoga retreat in deep space? Yeah, same. But here's the thing. The problem isn't the words. It's how your energy is cooking the dish. And if you stay with me till the end of this video, you'll finally understand why your old affirmations didn't work. Spoiler, it's not your fault. You'll see real quantum science that proves "I am" isn't just wishful thinking, it's a literal command to reality. You'll learn 3 powerful signs that your "I am" is already working, even if life still looks messy. And by the end, you'll have a daily practice that reprograms your energy like a master chef in the kitchen of the cosmos. This isn't just some feel-good pep talk. This is the quantum operating system you were never taught, and you are the one holding the remote. Let's dive in. I am. The 2 words that bend reality. Not just a vibe, it's physics. Now, let's start with something that literally shattered reality for science, the double slit experiment, aka when science completely freaked out. Okay, imagine this. Scientists take a tiny particle, like an electron, and fire it at a screen with 2 little slits. They expect to see 2 simple lines appear. Logical, right? Nope, that's not what happened. Instead, the particles acted like waves, like ripples on a pond. They didn't go through just one slit. They went through both at the same time. What? Yes, both at once. They created an interference pattern, like waves crashing into each other. Translation? Those particles weren't acting like little solid things. They were acting like possibilities. Like, hey, I could go here, or hey, maybe both. Let's see what happens. But then came the plot twist that made scientists sweat. The moment they observed which slit the particle chose, boom, the wave pattern disappeared. The electron stopped being a free spirit and picked one path, just because it was being watched. Just the act of observation changed the outcome. Think about that. Just by looking at something, reality snapped into shape. You, my friend, you're not a passive observer in this life. You are the chef, and the kitchen, it listens when you speak. You're the head chef, deciding the cosmic restaurant menu. Imagine the entire universe as one big fancy restaurant. But instead of food, the menu holds every possible version of your life. The one where you're wildly in love, the one where you're rolling in abundance, the one where you're glowing like an enlightened jelly bean. All of it on the menu. And most of us? We just stare at the menu like confused tourists. We hope something nice shows up. We wish for good luck. We get salty when someone else gets the dish we wanted. But here's the twist. The kitchen isn't waiting for your wish. It's waiting for your command. And that command? It's 2 words long. I am. The quantum collapse command. I am isn't just something you say in yoga class. It's not just for vision boards and mood lighting. It's the button that selects your reality. When you say, "I am," you're not begging the universe. You're not placing an order like a maybe, maybe not customer. You're the chef saying, "This is what we're cooking. Get the pots ready." But here's the thing. Most people don't use this tool correctly. They say, "I am abundant," but inside, they feel like, "I'm broke," and terrified. So the universe hears 2 signals at once. One says steak. The other whispers, "I'm vegan and allergic to meat." What does the kitchen do? It cancels the order. So when your life feels stuck, like the same leftovers reheated again and again, it's not because you're cursed. It's because you've been unconsciously sending mixed orders to the quantum kitchen. Let's understand why affirmations feel so fake. Have you ever stood in front of a mirror, repeating an affirmation until you feel like a delusional parrot? I am successful. I am confident. I am magnetic. Meanwhile, your body is like, liar, I just cried in the shower. That disconnect? It isn't failure. It's just physics. The I am command only works when your entire being, the way you feel, breathe, think, and move, lines up behind it like a marching band. It's not about saying the words louder. It's about becoming the frequency of the thing you're declaring. So here's the bottom line for this chapter. You're not the customer. You're the creator. Stop seeing yourself as someone begging the universe to give you what you want. You're not the one ordering the food. You're the one designing the menu. The universe isn't some stingy waiter judging your worthiness. It's your kitchen, and it's stocked with every ingredient imaginable. You are not broken. You are not behind. You're just a powerful creator who forgot they were holding the spoon. So next time you say, I am, don't whisper it like a wish. Say it like a chef plating the dish that's already done. And next, we're going to dive into why your I am statements feel blocked and what to do when your nervous system freaks out the moment you try to shift into a new identity. Spoiler alert, the resistance? It's actually proof that your reality is already changing. But first, comment below. What's the old I am story you're throwing out starting today? And what's the new one you're serving hot? So, when reality fights back, it means you're winning. Ever said, I am confident, and suddenly your palms get sweaty, your heart races, and your brain goes, girl, sit down. You're not built for this. Yep, that's not failure. That's physics. And today, you're going to learn why that uncomfortable feeling, it's actually the green light from the universe. Let's go quantum on this. So what's really happening when your body says nope to your new I am? It's not resistance, it's rewiring. Let's say you decide to change your story. You go from, I am always struggling, to, I am financially free. You say it, you even feel it for a hot second. But then, anxiety, doubt. Your brain starts listing every bill you've ever paid late since 2009, and suddenly you're thinking, okay, maybe this is just wishful thinking. Maybe I'm not cut out for this whole I am a quantum chef vibe. But here's the truth. That tension isn't proof that it's not working. It's proof that it's already working. That's the sound of your old identity dying. Rip to the version of you that believed life had to be hard. Imagine your reality like a giant spinning flywheel. It's been turning in one direction for years. I am broke. I am alone. I am stuck. You don't realize it, but you've been pushing that wheel every day with your thoughts, emotions, and expectations. Now you come along with your shiny new I am abundant declaration and wham, you try to spin the wheel the other way. What happens? Friction. Sparks resistance. Not because you're failing, but because you're applying a brand new force. And that resistance? That is the physics of change. So if it feels uncomfortable, it doesn't mean you're doing it wrong. It means you're finally doing something real enough to move matter. Resistance equals confirmation. Let me say this with love. If your nervous system isn't throwing a mini tantrum when you step into a new I am, you're probably not stepping far enough. Your subconscious doesn't care what's true. It cares about what's familiar. So when you suddenly start radiating I am powerful energy, and you used to walk around with I am unworthy energy for 20 years, guess what? Your subconscious throws on pajamas, grabs snacks, and starts watching reruns of your old life. Not because it hates you, but because it thinks the old pain was safe. So here's how you flip the script. Feel the resistance and smile anyway. When you declare something like, I am healthy, and your body screams, but what about my chronic back pain? Pause, breathe, smile. That's the kitchen updating the recipe. That's your old dish burning off in the pan. You are not backsliding. You are transforming. If your body starts to freak out, say this to yourself. Ah, the quantum field got the message. The shift has begun. Here's what happens when the chef's kitchen is under new management. Remember, you're not just someone hoping for change. You are the chef. And when the chef decides to stop cooking the same bitter soup of fear, doubt, and lack, the entire kitchen gets loud. Pans clatter. Smoke rises. The ingredients start arguing. But eventually, the aroma changes. You start to smell what you've declared. So how do you deal with the resistance? I got you. Here's a quick recipe. Step 1. Name it. Don't panic. Just say, ah, this is the body reacting to the upgrade. That takes you out of fear and into observation. Remember the observer effect? That's your superpower. Step 2. Breathe it in. Take 3 deep breaths and feel the feeling anyway. Let the resistance move through you. Don't resist the resistance. It's just emotional steam. leaving the old pot. Step 3. Say it anyway. From your new state, even if it's shaky, whisper, I am. I am this now. It's not about sounding confident. It's about being consistent. And here's your spiritual mic drop. You are not a seeker. You are the source. You don't have to chase love. You don't have to attract abundance. You don't have to earn peace. You are it. You're not looking for a new frequency to tune into. You're the one broadcasting the signal. And if your radio is fuzzy, it's just the frequency shifting. That static you hear, that means the station is changing. So the next time resistance shows up like a party crasher, don't kick it out. Hand it a drink and say, thanks for letting me know the old story's leaving. You're not going backward. You're upgrading your entire operating system. So when you feel that resistance, the doubt, the discomfort, the who do I think I am moment, don't run from it. That's the signal. That's the moment your reality is shifting. That's the old identity melting while the new one steps forward. And now, in the final part of this video, we're going to take this even deeper. Because once you understand resistance, you'll start to notice something else happening. The signs, the coincidences, the eerie synchronicities, those little winks from the universe that say, your command was heard. And not only that, I'll show you how to lock in your new I am identity, so reality has no choice but to match it. Take a breath. This is where it gets magical. Ready? Let's go. Here are 3 signs it's working, and how to lock it in. Because your new I am life, it starts right now. So, ever felt like you were doing everything right? Saying the affirmations, raising your vibe, sipping moon water at 11:11, and yet your life still looked like leftovers? Hold up, before you throw the vision board in the trash, let me show you something. The universe doesn't respond to what you want. It responds to what you are. And sometimes, your I am is already working. It just shows up in ways you didn't expect. Let's explore that. Sign number 1. That one stubborn problem. Yep, it's proof. You know that issue you've carried around like a bad purse? The money struggle that just won't quit? The relationship pattern that hits copy plus paste every time? You might think, why is this still here? Nothing's changing. But here's the truth. That recurring issue? It's a neon sign from your subconscious. It's been broadcasting the same I am command for years. I am not enough. I am always struggling. I am alone. And the quantum field, loyal little genie that it is, keeps delivering that order, because that's the frequency you've been serving. This isn't proof you're broken. It's proof your power works. You've just been using it on autopilot. Now let's look at something most people miss. Sign number 2. The weird coincidences. These are not accidents. You think of someone, and they text. You say, I wish I had a sign, and the exact word shows up on a billboard, a t-shirt, or a cereal box. That's not randomness. That's your I am frequency, echoing through the universe and bouncing right back to you. It's like spiritual Wi-Fi. Every time you tap into your new state, even for a second, reality flinches, shifts, and starts matching it. Those little glitches in the matrix, that's your new dish being plated in the kitchen of the cosmos. Coincidence? Nah, that's just the universe saying, order received. Stay in that state. Sign number 3, when you freak out. Congratulations, you're upgrading. You say, I am abundant, and suddenly your body's like, emergency! We've never done this before. Your brain tells you you're faking it. Your emotions feel like they're arguing with you. You almost go back to the old story. Don't. That tension, it's not failure. That's your old identity fighting to survive. The resistance is proof the shift has already started. You're not just changing your words, you're rewiring your entire energetic system. That anxiety you feel? That's just your nervous system sweating while the chef rearranges the entire kitchen. Breathe. Feel it. Stay in the new state. Now let's lock it in. How to live your new I am. Okay, so now that you've sent your command into the field, how do you keep it alive when your bank app still says $14.63? Here's how you live as the new version of you, even before the outer reality shows it. 1. The morning command. Before you grab your phone, before you scroll TikTok, before you touch the old world, close your eyes and feel your new state. Not think about it. Feel it. Embody it. Then whisper, I am. That's it. No drama, no 10-minute speech. Just a quiet declaration from the chef. This is what I'm serving today. 2. Reframe the old reality when it shows up. You'll still see old stuff. The bill, the body symptom, the delay. Don't panic. Say, that's the echo of my old command, but I don't serve that dish anymore. Ask, what would the new I am version of me think, say, or do right now? Then do that. You're not faking it, you're practicing it. Step 3. Use a sensory anchor. Pick something that pulls you back into the feeling. A scent, a stone in your pocket, a specific piece of music, even a line like, I am the source. Use it during your morning command. Then use it again anytime you feel the wobble. It's your shortcut, back to center. Remember this. You're not attracting reality. You're selecting it. You're not begging the universe. You're running the kitchen. You're not hoping for change. You're broadcasting it, cell by cell, breath by breath. So when the old world tries to sneak back in, remind yourself, I am the command. I am the chef. I am the dish. And the more you live from that state, the faster your outer world reorganizes itself to match. You are not broken. You're baking. The ingredients are mixing. The recipe is changing. The new dish is coming out of the oven. And my friend, it smells like power. Comment below. What's the old I am you're throwing out for good? And what's the new one you're locking in, starting today? Let's create a ripple of upgraded realities in this comment section, because the moment one of us changes the dish, we all shift the menu. The chef's table is open. Let's cook. Until next time, remember, you're not waiting for a miracle. You are the miracle that reality is catching up to. Keep choosing boldly, keep commanding clearly, and never forget, you're the chef now.